This week on Moms Like Us, Jersey Shore's Pauly D opens up about how new dad Mike Sorrentino is doing.
He's so happy. I'm so happy for him. This is like all he really wanted.
Then Nick Carter and Lauren Kit Carter opened up about their delivery.
I can't even imagine how scary, like after you go through labor and everything, then, you know, that can happen. Oh my God.
Plus, Lauren Bushnell is trying everything to go into labor naturally.
I have been walking, gardening, like long walks, eating dates, raspberry leaf tea.
We've got that plus so much more on today's Moms Like Us. Hey everyone, Christina Garibaldi here with Brianne Mance from Stroller in the City, and welcome to Moms Like Us. Brianne, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about you, Christina?
I'm doing good. I think I said it last week, but I'm still here. So
still here. I'm actually shocked. I really thought you would go over the weekend.
I am too. But we're getting there. We're nearing the finish line. So yes. Hopefully this week, we'll see, but we'll keep you guys posted. All right, well, we got a lot of mom and dad news to get to, so let's get right into it. This is exciting news for Lance Bass and his husband, Michael Turkin. They kicked off Pride Month by announcing that they are expecting twins via surrogate, a boy and a girl. They shared the news with a fake horror movie. This was kind of a very interesting and very unique way to announce their baby news. They did it with a fake horror movie trailer on TikTok for 2 buns in the oven, noting that their babies are coming this fall. Take a look.
There it is again. There's something in this house.
I most certainly feel a presence here. More than one. Who's there?
It's okay. It's me. They're coming.
Michael, look.
Aww.
Definitely creative on the baby announcement front.
Absolutely, but I'm so happy for them.
I'm so happy for them. It's been a long road to baby for them. They had previously suffered a miscarriage in 2019 after they delayed their IVF plans amid the coronavirus pandemic. Back in May of 2020, Lance told us, sadly, our first try at it did not stick, so we're going to try again. And we were supposed to be pregnant last month, but of course, coronavirus stopped all of that. So we're on pause until it is safe enough to bring our donor out to California and really test it out and be able to make the embryos again. We're definitely delayed a few months, but we're still going for it. In April of 2019, he had also told us at the time that they were on donor number 7. And he said that when they started, they thought it would be a really quick and easy process, but realized not so much. And I think that a lot of people kind of go through this as well, that, they realize once they get through the IVF process, it's not always so easy. And it's so sad, but happy news. They are expecting a boy and a girl this fall.
Absolutely. Oh my God, it's been a long time coming for them. I'm so excited. I cannot believe 7 donors. It's kind of crazy when you think about that. I actually had a friend, she kind of had a hard time getting the donor situation too. Who knew that, you have to go through all the IVF process, which is the process in itself. And then you have a donor issue on top of it. It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy. I mean, good for them for sticking with it. This is something that they've wanted for a really long time. I mean, would you ever give up after 7 donors?
I don't think you can at that point.
Right.
You have to keep going, right?
Yeah, totally. I think you definitely do. And, obviously they have to use a surrogate. And I feel like a lot of people that, can't get pregnant naturally are kind of turning to surrogacy.
Absolutely.
At least a lot more people are talking about it.
Absolutely. And if I wasn't able to, I think I would definitely go that route for sure. I mean, the fact that it's even available to us, I would definitely do it for sure.
I definitely would too. Yeah. I was wondering if one of the members of NSYNC will be a godfather, or maybe 2 godfathers.
I was thinking the same thing. I mean, really,
he's got a good group to choose from. I mean, I would love Justin Timberlake to be my godfather.
I mean, that's a really good choice.
Seriously.
I love it. So next up, Mike and Lauren Sorrentino have welcomed their baby boy, Romeo. The new mom wrote on Instagram, so in love, and they both share pics of the infant wrapped in a namesake blanket while sleeping. We were able to catch up with the cast of Jersey Shore Family Vacation to see what kind of dad they think the situation will be. Take a listen to this.
Pauly, what do you think is going to shock Mike the most when he becomes a brand new dad?
Oh, he's the lack of sleep. So he's not realizing that all that time he was catching up on all his sleep, just forget about that. Because right now there's diaper changing and feeding, and he's so happy. I'm so happy for him. This is like all he really wanted. Like he always wanted. It's like the last piece to his puzzle. So happy for him.
Yeah. Do you miss the newborn stage at all? Do you ever want to go back to that again?
No, but where she is right now, she just turned 8. I don't want her to get any older. I would love for her to stay at 8. Please don't get any older.
So, I mean, we know this. The lack of sleep is just a real thing for sure.
It is like what I'm dreading the most is just like, because, Gianna is sleeping through the night. She has been for a while, and like you just live for those full night sleeps, and now it's not going to happen anymore.
Right. But I will tell you that the shock of like waking up so many times a night is not there anymore, right? With your first, you're like, oh my God, what is going on? This is not normal. But then you're going to get like, it's just easier. I feel like the second time around, because you're like, oh yeah, this is what's supposed to happen.
Right. Yes. You know exactly what to expect. I love how Pauly also said, he wanted his daughter to stay 8 forever. What has been your favorite age so far?
I love 8. I thought that was so sweet. And I also think 5 is a like magical number too,
Yeah.
But 8 right now, I have a daughter that's 8, which by the way, how does Pauly have an 8-year-old? Because that's kind of weird to me.
I know. Cause you never see her. They never, they're very private about his daughter. You never really see photos of her or anything like that. So you almost sometimes forget that he is a dad, but yeah, no, she's 8 years old. It's crazy.
So crazy to me. Oh my God. But 8 is definitely a magical number for sure. That's like second grade. They kind of can do things by themselves. It's cool.
Oh, something to look forward to, definitely. All right. Well, in today's baby name diaries, Nick Carter and Lauren Kitt revealed their baby name exclusively to Us Weekly and the reason behind it. And the baby's name is Pearl. So they said, funny enough, that was the name Lauren wanted to give our eldest daughter, Sorsha. Essentially, we kind of gave up on the name, but Lauren really liked Pearl. Then we discovered that we were going to have another baby. That's when I was like, listen, let's go with what you wanted. So she became Pearl. Now, Kit then joked that they liked the single syllable name because we needed something easier to say than Sorsha. And the couple also opened up about their birth complications. She suffered from distressed breathing and respiratory issues at birth. So she said that she was blue. I remember seeing her and I was like, wow, that baby is like dark purple, blue. I remember being like, whoa, that's weird. I guess her lungs could have been a little underdeveloped and she had fluid in them. They just weren't able to pump on their own. That is so, so scary. Now, she attributed the condition to her C-section, saying they don't go through the birth canal, so the fluid's not drained out and squeezed out when they go through there. So that's what can happen. Nick said, I was seeing our newborn baby being hooked up to these machines, and she was very blue. They had all these capacitors in her and fluids and all these different things. We just kept asking questions like, what is going on? What is happening? We'd like to know. They did add that Pearl is home, safe and sound. They shared some beautiful photos with us, but this is so, so scary.
So scary. Have you heard of this happening before?
I haven't. Have you?
I actually have, because it is a true thing that if they don't go out, if they do have a C-section, that could happen. So I have heard of this before. And now, I mean, she's totally fine. Nothing, thank God. But I can't even imagine how scary, like after you go through labor and everything, then, that can happen. Oh my God.
I'm so glad that everything is good and that they have a healthy, beautiful family, but I can't imagine seeing your baby like blue and purple, like, oh my God, like, that's got to be so, so nerve-wracking.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Thank God they're home safe and sound and all is good.
Yes, all is good.
Yeah. So next up, we have Lauren Bushnell and her husband, country star Chris Lane, are trying to induce her labor with some tricks. Let's hear what she's tried so far.
I have been walking, gardening, like long walks, eating dates, raspberry leaf tea. What else have I been doing, sister? I mean, I've been doing
Nothing
squats.
else, really. You haven't had spicy food.
I've been eating lots of spicy food. What did I have last night? I had spicy fried chicken sandwich. Spicy pickles yesterday. I mean, I feel like I've been doing everything.
I mean, okay, Christina, what are you trying now?
I love this. I have also been like bouncing on the ball, doing that. You know, I have been trying, I mean, I have been exercising, you know, throughout the pregnancy, but I've been trying to do it a little bit more because I'm just like, something's got to work. Pineapple, I've had a craving for pineapple this entire pregnancy. So I have been eating it like every single night. And I'm like just shoving it in my face. So I'm like, please, something work.
Oh my God. I mean, I've heard castor oil, obviously sex.
Right.
I mean, like all these things could definitely like induce labor. I truly believe in acupuncture.
I love acupuncture.
That induces labor. I actually had a friend do it twice to me. And I remember her saying, this is when I had my second. I probably was too scared to do it when I had my first. But the second one, she's like, you're sure you're ready? You sure you're ready? And I was like, yes. And she like turned like the needles. And I was like, I'm definitely ready. And within 24 hours, I went into labor. My water broke.
Stop it. Okay. Well,
Yes.
I've said this before, I had trouble getting pregnant. So I used acupuncture before I got pregnant. And I swear to God, tell everybody, it definitely helps. So maybe I will call my acupuncturist and book an appointment for maybe tomorrow because this has to come out. I love that.
Oh my God. And if it works, you have to tell us.
Totally. All right. Well, our Mom's Getting Real moment of the week actually goes to a dad this week. We're giving it to Andy Cohen because his children's book reviews make us laugh out loud. Have you ever seen these? And if you haven't, you definitely should take a listen.
I am still not over this Sesame Street book of letters. H is for whole. A happy whole holds a heap of high humor. I know I've said this before, but I just can't get over it. I'm like scared to turn the page. You know what I'm saying? S is for silly sailors. The silly sailor found the hole. What? Just kidding. It doesn't say this, but this is sexy.
Now, he shares his book reviews of his son Benjamin's books about once a week, and honestly, they're hysterical and probably what we are all thinking. Was there like a children's book that you just wanted to throw in the garbage when the kids were little?
I don't know. I kind of loved them. And like now I kind of miss them, like Brown Bear. Like, yes, that was annoying after you read it like 10 times, you know, Polar Bear, you know, but now I miss them because they don't care anymore about that, you know?
So true. Yes, we do like the Brown Bear, but we have this one, it's like a Dr. Seuss book. It's like, I think it's a Dr. Seuss book. It's something along those lines, but it's called Clam I Am, and it's all about the beach. She's obsessed with it. Every single night, beach. And it's like 50 pages long and it takes forever to read. I'm like, do we really need to do it again? But like you said, I'm like totally going to miss it like later on, but.
Oh, you totally are.
Yeah. But I love this one. This is like a stories for 2-year-olds.
Oh, I never saw that.
Yeah, it's great. It has like 4 long stories, like Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, the big bad wolves, and then it also has like a bunch of different nursery rhymes. So she loves it. She calls it the Humpty Dumpty book. So, but it's great because it has all different little stories too. So I
love that. Children's books are seriously like the best ever.
They really are. They really are. It's so much fun.
Like I can't throw out their books.
No, you can't. No, it's, you know, and then you get to pass them down later on. So yeah, exactly. I wouldn't have the heart either. Right. Well, our clapback of the week goes to Jason Derulo's girlfriend, Jenna Frooms. She defended the singer's decision to keep their son, Jason's face, off social media. She wrote, "A lot of y'all feel too entitled to voice opinions no one asked for. My baby is beautiful and 100% healthy, but at this time, my baby is brand new to the world. I refuse to let the negative energy of social media mess with my family's energy." I mean, that's their decision. Why do people care?
Absolutely. And like to say nasty things about it too, like leave it alone. We go through this every week. It's just crazy to me what people say.
It is crazy. Were you ever hesitant to show your baby, your kids on social media at all?
Not really. Yeah. I wasn't. I mean, I even had Ryder before the blog. So I was, sharing photos of him like on Facebook, and it was nice to like, do that with friends and stuff like that, you know?
It's nice to share it. And, it's a good way to, keep in contact with people that, you don't really see too often. And it's a good way to see, but it's totally everybody's personal decision. If you don't want to do it, that is totally fine.
Absolutely. I have friends who don't. They have like the stickers over their, child's faces, and that's totally okay. And it's to each his own, like whatever anyone's comfortable with.
Totally.
Yeah. So our say aw moment of the week goes to Alec Baldwin. He shared this video of their baby crying in his dad's arms, but as soon as mom Hilaria came over, the baby stopped crying.
What? Are you crying? No, watch the miracle, the miracle, the miracle.
I mean, does this happen in your house?
Yes, it happens often. Like even yesterday, my husband was carrying Gianna down the stairs, and she's like hysterical. And I'm like just walking right in front of her. I'm like, mommy, mommy. And as soon as we got downstairs, I was able to like pick her up, and she just stopped. It's like I said before, I think I said last week, she's like totally in that mommy phase right now.
She knows someone's coming. She knows
a big change is coming.
I love it. But it's always the moms. It's always the moms. Like even when I'm here, like if my husband's even like sitting next to me, like they'll ask me like, Mom, can you do this? I'm like, he's right here. You can ask him too.
Yes, it's so funny.
No, it's always the mom.
Yeah, even when we were reading the other night, I was like, do you want daddy to read the story? No, mommy read. I'm like, okay. All right. So yes, but it's so true. It's always moms. I love it. It's so funny. All right. Well, Brianne, that is it for this week. Thank you so much for running down all things moms with me as always.
Thank you. I hope to see you next week. I hope not to see you next week. I kind of hope that we have some really fun news next week to share.
I will keep you posted, and I will send you pictures.
For sure.
All right. Well, make sure to check back with Moms Like Us every Thursday on Us Weekly's YouTube channel. Keep commenting, keep subscribing, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yes. Bye, guys.